Gentlemen, I took a ride up Berry Street today, saw the solar farm. I also saw a dumpster out in front of one of the houses. I saw another house, looked like they had been pumping water out of the basement. Is there anything the town can do in a case like this?
The town's job is to hold accountable the solar farm for the promises they made and the limits in their permit originally assigned. And it's been frustrating because they are not fully completely built yet. I think that a company that's both centered in San Francisco and in Virginia has a little difficulty understanding just how bad the problem is here. We have been able to bring their attention, quite candidly, directly to the problem. I think they were somewhat lacking a sense of urgency in solving the problem or finishing the construction of the retention basins on the property. The planning board has done an excellent job bringing them back in for a hearing, pointing out the problems and demanding action. It isn't up for the town to tell them how to fix their problem. It's up to the town to enforce so they do fix their problem.
Jeff, what action, if any, can the town make to enforce that?
Well, at some point, they're going to want to turn those solar panels on and generate electricity, and that's how they're going to make their money. We don't have to let them do that until they've satisfied us that they have met all the requirements, both that are in writing in their permit, but also implicit in their permit, that they can operate safely without impacting those residents. And we intend to do that. So they were here last week before last. They're coming again on Monday. Planning board's doing an excellent job there. Our board of health is also involved, and we're going to stick on them until this is resolved to the satisfaction of our residents and to the town.
I am certainly not an expert on the environment and how that works, but is it a matter of clearing all those trees? The trees in the past would soak up some of that water, and that's no longer the case.
I think it's a combination of the clear cutting of the trees and the fact that we've had 7 major rainstorms between now and last August. That in themselves would have been an exceptional year for rainfall. So while that may be an explanation as to how badly this has gone, it certainly can't be excused. The first storm should have been the tip-off that there was a problem. We've now had 7. So they're destroying people's property, people's lives. None of us would live like that. And so consequently, our heart goes out to those residents, and we're doing everything we can to hold that company accountable for doing what they said they would do and do it sooner.
Jeff, you're a resident here in Plainville. Have you heard from these people, these residents?
Yes, I've heard very directly, both from residents that are right adjacent to the property, abutters on 2 different sides, but also even residents that are a neighborhood away that you wouldn't think are being affected and we think might be affected by this water. So people are unhappy and they're concerned, a little bit scared, but we're going to stick with it until this is resolved.
Now, to the best of your knowledge, something like this, does insurance cover the losses, homeowners insurance?
It depends upon their policy.
Yeah, which most people don't have flood insurance.
Well, I'm not sure that this would be covered by an insurance policy like that, but I certainly think they have cause of action against the solar company. And I'm neither a lawyer nor an insurance person, so I can't tell you how they're covered and don't want to venture into it, but certainly something's wrong here.